here. Guess what the day is? Just talking to you. I thought the day was Sunday. The day is Labor Day. The day is Monday. So I took out my book and I went to planning. And I did write down a plan, which is nothing wrong with that because that'll be part of the Miracle Morning, journaling every day. I should be writing every day anyway. I should have a relationship with my goals anyway. Every single day I should be looking at that 411. I should be tracking anyway. So, feel good about that. I got a chance to write that down. And guess what? As I wrote this thing down, which was the plan for the house, the 411 for the home life, where me and the family going, where me and my wife going. So I had written that down. It's just retirement. Then I put in there a beach house, but then I wrote next to it travel. And then I put in, there's 3 things that I put in there. But then she came in and she read that, right? But the main thing that I was looking at is it the beach house that I want, or is it the travel to the beach that I want? You see what I'm saying? Because I don't want to box it in, because really all she wants to do is just be on the beach. So if it's in a condo, if we own or we rent or it's just free or whatever it is, she just want to be on the beach. And that's why we got to start looking at things like that. Looking at the fruit and then coming up with ways to get to the root, see? Because logically we'll be just thinking just the one path, but it's multiple paths that leads to the same or similar destinations. The destination that I had in mind may not be the best destination. There may be something better. So we got to keep that open. We just putting it out there. We won't put it out there in this purest sense. Not necessarily, hey, I need to be living in Florida. Man, we just want to be on the beach. It could be a Bama beach, a Florida beach, a Georgia beach. It might not necessarily just be living there. We just want to stay there for an extended period of time. Something to think about. But today was supposed to be Asking Mondays. So what I did today when I woke up, definitely pulled out. I was looking in, what did I read this morning? Did I read something this morning? This morning went kind of sideways like that. Because I can't remember when I first got up, did I get a chance to read since my wife wasn't here. My wife was at the station. I don't think I got a chance to read anything today. But we did talk. Me and my daughters, we did talk about Matthew chapter 6. Seek first the kingdom and all these things will be added. I was supposed to be asking questions today. And we asked those questions. What kind of questions did I ask? What's the next piece of the puzzle? Who should I be adding to my team? Where should I be looking for the answers? We know where the answer's at. How can I proceed with the rest of this week to make this week the best week ever? That's what it is. It's the focusing question. I did ask that. I ask that every single day because I wanted to make sure I cover that base. One of the bases I wanted to cover was, how could I ask myself the focusing question every single day? What can remind me to do it? Then I coupled it with making the TikTok. See? And I made the TikTok because I had to post anyway, and I had to make this question anyway. Why not post the question every day? That's what I did, right? So now I know I ask myself that question every single day. And every single day is coming up with the plan. So that's out there. And I know a lot of y'all may be looking and saying, hey, man, why am I posting the same thing every day? Boom, until I get it. It is the most important thing, is asking the question every single day when I wake up. Is the most important thing. That's what I'm going to put there. Let's post that. I think now's the time I've laid a good foundation. It's time to let people know why I'm doing it, why I do it. It's the same thing, man. It's the same question every single area. Asking. Classic example. My daughter like kiwis, so my son-in-law kind of lives with us as well too, and he threw away some kiwis. So she opened the garbage up, and she was like, "Hey man, he threw these kiwis away. I was trying to eat these kiwis. He wouldn't let nobody. He's wasting these kiwis." So you know why I went first, right? It don't matter. His kiwis. I say, now you feeling something to say, that's why I have to do that too, because I see people wasting stuff and it can make me not feel good, not feel strong. Then I gotta ask myself, why am I? Why am I feeling like that? And so anyway, that's what she did. We talked for a little bit, but then I thought she had kind of let it go. But then he came in there and she railed on him and my other daughter, which is his wife. She was like, yeah, why you let her eat these kiwis? He said, hey, look, I never said nobody can eat them. She said, yeah, but you made it seem like, hey, these my kiwis. Don't just be going all in my kiwis right there. Boil down to it. They was trying to make a truce. I said, well, just make a truce on the thing. Make a truce, because he was saying don't make assumptions, you know what I'm saying? I say, yeah. I say, you could just ask for him. If you say no, that's fine. Then my other daughter kicked in. Hey, loud. Oh, that's a go for no for today. I say, that's right. That's a go for no. And that's a go for no for today by asking, hey, look, clarification. Look, boom. Can I get some of them kiwi? No. Great. And that's why I only need one no for the day. Can I get some of the kiwi? Yeah, go ahead and smash it. Or you can make a rule. After 4 days, man, smash kiwis. Can y'all make a hard and fast rule on it? See, but I know what it is. Nobody likes to ask the question because they really don't want to hear the no. Even though they may say, hey, it don't matter to me, it's still in there because it's been programmed in there. So I don't know if she's going to be asking or not, but I just like seeing it all play out, just seeing those parts of me in the flesh that's being played out, just looking for them and seeing how how can I interact with that part of me, without getting all defensive. It was this guy at work, right? And so I'm closing the deal out, and they asking me crazy question. I've already answered the question, right? But evidently ain't got nothing else to do, nothing else planned, so he keeps asking the same question to see what I'm gonna say, right? So at first I answered answered him 3 times. 4th time, I just ignored him. Because it didn't matter. Even though I felt it in there, and then a part of me wanted to say something. See, I'm starting to check that stuff, see? I'm at a point now, 331 days, that I can snag it. Because I've been working on keeping my mouth shut. And analyze, hey, let's just analyze, is this important? I know that ego in there want to be right, want to come back with a response. But I don't need to. We just observing. We just looking. We just feeling. So I didn't say anything. But I thought about it afterwards. I said, did I handle that right? I said, yeah, let me see. Let's go back there. I still feel a little bit way because I've had several other people. There's 2 of them. They act similar. Do the same thing. Hey, look, let me just close this out. We'll be done. And I can understand the anxiousness on their part. And that part of me is anxious in certain areas. And I shouldn't be anxious. But I am anxious. And this other part of me got to be able to, hey, squash that down. It's not time for that. Relax. Take a deep breath. Relax. Don't be anxious. And so so I go back there and I do some more mental work. Because I had to handle that different. Should I have answered that the first time? Then I thought about my resident professional basketball player. That's what he does, right? That's part of his MO. Because you could come in and talk to him, he doesn't even respond. Because he's been trained by other basketball players that the MO is to talk to the other person, get them distracted. So he's used to hearing a bunch of chatter and ignoring it and staying focused. I say, yes, that's the way to do it. And even though this person do me like that and I do feel some kind of way, I'm starting not to, because no is an acceptable answer. And for him not to answer or respond to me is a no. And I understand that's acceptable. Then I go back and I realize and I ask myself, was that an important question? Me trying to engage him, was that important in the grand scheme of things on my plan? Am I following my 411? Am I following my plan? Was it a strategic question, or was it just my ego and mindless chatter? And a lot of the times, just mindless chatter. I'm in between doing something and I don't know which way to go, so I engage into it. Then it's like you're on autopilot. You're on cruise control then, because I'm not actually following my list, and I let my symbiote take me back and get me on cruise control. Man, you just relax right now. Let me do the driving. And it's going to drive me to these conversations. It's going to take me to these places, which has no bearing. It's just out there. So then I shouldn't be upset, right? That's right. I shouldn't be. Just sitting back, relaxing, thinking, planning, experiencing, getting results, sharing, the whole nine. But tomorrow I got it all laid out. Just laid out. Got a couple of things I gotta get done. A couple of things on the plan I'm gonna knock out. I'm gonna stick to the schedule that I've already got written out. We're gonna see if we can progress. So you know what I'm gonna do? You know what you gotta do? You gotta do it to it, because I'm gonna do it to it. So do it to that like, do it to that subscribe, do it to that share, do it to that thumbs up, and do it to your life.